going full transparent, you're going to see things, numbers, whatever. They are all like they're not fake, but they're not real. They're
not done.
They're not done. We're back in the Westworld. Like, so they're not done. And so when you see something that's a number on a screen or this is about, we're going to show you guys the bones, and I am not uncomfortable about this. This is going to be great.
This is a look behind the curtain. This is a glimpse of something that is, in fact, in development. You can see our brave guardian named Bungie TV. This is a hunter that we have cobbled together for the purposes of this demonstration. This is obviously not my character, because hunter. But
what are you?
I'm a warlock.
I know.
Have we met?
Oh. I'm a warlock too.
There you go. How you doing? Here you go. What are you, Steve?
Can take Titan. You guys can take your warlock.
Okay, so that's the end of the stream. No, I'm kidding. So if we take a look at the global navigation here on our user interface, across the top, the first thing you'll notice are some new feature tabs. The first that I'll call out are the triumphs.
Yep.
And if you can pay some special attention to some of the headers here, all of this is a work in progress.
I want that placeholder medal.
Yeah, you want that placeholder medal? Yeah, exactly. That's a hard one to get.
Is it bad that I actually want it just because it's like glowy and yellow?
But there's a lot of empty space that you can populate here. You talked during the VIDOC about some of the different badges and some of the different titles that you can display to commemorate your accomplishments. We're going to take a very high-level view of this, and everything that you're about to see is a work in progress. So you can screenshot this, you can speculate this. All the numbers will change. As you can see, we have Gambit-specific triumphs to collect and to lord over your friends. How you collect motes or the blockers, or you can see that we've broken this out into different categories. Again, there are not 0 of these things, but you can see that this is about creating many different levels of meaning and letting you gather these things together and categorize them in ways that make sense. So that's Gambit, and then across here you can see that, again, the numbers are meaningless right now. We are in development. Different triumphs for PvP. You'll be dispatched by the Vanguard, and then, of course, we are collecting in-game lore so that when we're telling stories that you discover and collect, even if there aren't cinematic cutscenes, which you have in the Forsaken campaign, of course, but throughout your hobby as a Guardian, there are going to be other things that you get to collect and add to this space.
And really quickly, how that works is that you're going to find items in the game that tell a story, and then you can go and gather them and collect them and then read them in here.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to find that story out of order too, right?
Yeah, you're going to find. Yeah, so like you're going to find items out in the world, and you're going to open them, and it might be page 7 of the story, and you're going to piece it together throughout your travels of all the destinations.
Like a well-armed anthropologist. So let's take a look at collections. A lot of people have, when they talked about Destiny, they're like, how many guns, how many exotics, where can I find that stuff, how do you get that stuff? This is going to be a great guide as you assemble your perfect arsenal. Again, we're going to leave a lot of this stuff for exploration at a later date, but just to show you how one of these categories works, we're going to take a look at the exotic arsenal. So you can see here that we have this grouped out by weapons and armor. So if I find something out in the world, if I buy something from Xur, if that fated engram pays off, this gets added to my collection.
Yeah, so once you've acquired something, then it's here. So this is obviously similar to the kiosk that's in the tower, but one key difference, as you noted earlier, is that this is with you at all times. Yeah. So certain weapons, like the exotics here, you can buy back for a price, and so you can, with the vault space and with this, you can kind of move with some more confidence that you've gotten the thing that you want.
And when you say buy back, like if I were to acquire Sweet Business and dismantle it, not that I would ever do that,
why would you do that?
Because it's so sweet. But if I did that, and then later on somebody said, you dismantled Sweet Business? What are you, an idiot? Like, what, did you think you weren't going to put an exotic in your heavy slot?
Well, you are an idiot.
Yeah, I know. I am an idiot, but I still play this game, and I love it just the same. And if I wanted my Sweet Business back, I could use this collection system to restore it to working order in my inventory. Using different materials that I've gathered. It's different for different categories. It's a long conversation that we're not going to have
to be really
today.
clear, that is explicitly about how the exotics work, and we're working on everything else.
Everything else is a work in progress. And because exotics are a thing of mystery and discovery, you're not going to tell me You're not going to give me a full menu of what exotics you own and what exotics you don't.
No, but to note something there that I don't think we're going to exactly show, but if you were hovering over an Iron Banner weapon or piece of armor, it would point
it tells you how to get it.
So it would tell you how to get it. It'd be like, go play that Iron Banner, or go do this strike, or whatever the circumstance is. It'll let you know. Or if it's mysterious like that, it will there'll still be mysterious non-exotic things as well.
Yeah, and then we're still gathering these things together and putting them into interesting categories.
Yep.
All right. And then the same goes for your weapons. You'll tell me where I can go find all my favorite legendaries, or maybe document the things that I've earned as I progress. Do the same thing for armor, breaking that thing out across all the different activities, all the different subclasses. Collect all of your ghosts, all of your different bots, all of my ships, all of my sparrows, and flare, perhaps near and dear to everyone's heart. The flare, the things that you use to decorate your guardians. Here we have our emblems. Here we have our shaders. It's important to wear some flair. It's important to express yourself. You do want to express yourself, don't you, Steve? We really do require 15 pieces of flair in Destiny 2.
Yes.
Some people choose to wear more, and we encourage that.
That's from a movie.
It is.
You have a case of the Mondays.
I do have a bit of a case of the Mondays, even though it's Tuesday. But we can see that this is an opportunity for you to look upon all of your treasures. I don't know if these numbers are placeholder or if they are finished. Pardon our dust.
Let's just assume they're all placeholder.
Let's just assume that they're all placeholder.
Yes. Let's play that game.
That is a fair assumption. And then, as we said over on the right, all of that's work in progress or even to be revealed. So we'll be filling in the raw space over here as we finish our work on these new features.
Yeah.
And what else would you want to say about this?
Boy, I mean, like, these are features available to everyone. Triumphs and collections are available to all the players of Destiny 2. So we're excited. I think that all these things go together to tell a story about depth and about Destiny for me is at its best when I have a triumph I'm chasing that's tied to a bounty, that's tied to a material I'm gathering from a public event. And I feel smart because I chose to do these things, and I'm trying to get the lore to finish the book, and so Destiny's really unique in that way where I love Destiny the most when it's that, and I think that that's been a big piece of what we've been trying to do.
It was really powerful the moment this went in, and we imported our own characters from home, and you could see this just populate with the stuff you had and then the stuff that you still didn't have. And so I know a lot of people out there have almost as much, probably almost everything that they could possibly think that is out in the game, but this tells you, like, no, you still don't have this piece, or you still don't have this thing.
So that
which
can become
sets
a motivation.
do you want to complete? It was really powerful.
Collections launches with Forsaken, so it's not going to be like Moments of Triumph where we say Moments of Triumph are live and our most hardcore fans go in and say, cool, I'm done, where's my shirt? Right. Like, there's going to be all new things to gather in there. There are going to be all new things that you can go and do and collect, and the collections tab will be a great way for you to sort of plan your time, which is something that a lot of people in our community talk about.